Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Carmelo Lattuca in the 10:11 now streaming studio. We're going to take a long look at the Husker game day forecast. It's overall quiet. It's overall seasonal. It's looking pretty good overall, but we're going to take a look at all of that momentarily. Just give me 1 second here. I want to make sure the forecast is all ready to go, but it is looking pretty good overall. We are expecting mostly sunny conditions. We are expecting mostly cloudy conditions. Small chances for rain. Can't completely rule out a chance for a shower or a thunderstorm, but I do think we're going to be mainly quiet overall. 20% chances for rain. Sorry, 1 second. 20% chances for rain in the morning hours, but I think we're going to be pretty quiet once again into the afternoon. We are expecting possibly a shower or thunderstorm, I think, very early in the morning, but I think for the game itself, it is expected to be quiet, mostly cloudy once again, with temperatures expected to be right around 70 to 75 degrees. It should be pretty quiet, but once we head into Sunday and Monday overall, that's when we are expecting things to be just a little bit more a little warmer, maybe the cloud cover to continue. But let's take a look at that Husker game day forecast. So we're talking about temperatures in the mid-70s by the time we are getting to kickoff. Yes, kickoff 2:30 p.m., 74 degrees. Post-game, 73 degrees, so really nice overall. 20% chance of rain from noon to the post-game, so I think overall it looks like to be a really, really nice day. But we're going to take a look now at our, let's see. Sorry, just want to recap one more time. 20% chances for rain from noon to 6 p.m. Temperatures in the low to mid-70s. Your Anderson Wealth and Retirement Husker game day forecast looking pretty good overall. But as always, we are going to jump on next to our Lincoln Weather Almanac. So today we saw a high temperature of 77 degrees, average high 79 degrees, low temperature this morning 53 degrees. That was also right around average for this time of year. For your Lincoln Precipitation Almanac, right over a tenth of an inch of rain, 0.12 to be exact, so running still above normal for the month of September, but running almost 3 inches below normal now for the year precipitation-wise. Hopefully we can catch up, but long way to go. Lincoln rainfall, a tenth to 0.2 of an inch, pretty uniform across town. Didn't really see any spots get a lot more rain than others. It was pretty standard across the city and across the state. Lesser amounts off to the north and west. In central Nebraska, though, half an inch in Grand Island, almost half of an inch in Holdridge. Over the last 24 hours, a third of an inch in York, only 1/100th in Falls City, but most of the rain over the last day or so happening in northern and central Nebraska. Our lows this morning were a little bit chilly to the west. We were down to the mid-40s in Broken Bow and in North Platte. Low 50s in central and eastern Nebraska, right around 60 degrees in Omaha this morning. Highs out there today, we climbed into the upper 60s in central Nebraska, so below average for this time of year. 77 here in Lincoln, just a couple degrees below normal, and right around 79 in Falls City, as well as in Imperial. As we take a look out of our Skyview cameras, still seeing a little bit of cloud cover out there right now. That will continue over the next couple of days, but temperatures are in the low 60s at the studio, low 60s at the airport. Winds are calm at this hour. Dew point right around 60 degrees, so certainly could see some fog development overnight tonight and into Saturday morning. Current temperatures are in the upper 50s to low 60s across town, and that's pretty similar to what we're seeing across the state. 62 once again in town, 63 in Hebron, 59 in Kearney, 59 in Ord, and 59 degrees in Hastings. You compare this to 24 hours ago, you're either a couple degrees cooler, a couple degrees warmer, or right around the same compared to this point, 9:04 p.m. on Thursday. Now our dew points are in the 50s and 60s, so maybe just a little muggy, a little humid in southeastern Nebraska, but not terrible, given our temperatures are also in the 60s for the most part. Winds are either calm or out of the east at right around 5 miles per hour. No wind gusts at this time, but more importantly, we're still seeing rain on satellite and radar, generally along and south of I-80 between Hastings and Lincoln, and points off to the south and southeast. This rain is expected to continue at least for the next few hours or so, and may continue into the overnight period. Not seeing a lot of active weather across the nation right now. We still have a severe thunderstorm watch into central and western Kansas. One severe thunderstorm warning at this time. Severe weather is not expected for the rest of this evening in the state of Nebraska. That is a good sign. Here's your Friday severe weather outlook. Slight and marginal risk off to our south. Still could see some thunderstorms out there tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Severe weather not expected on Saturday, though I can't completely rule out the chance for a shower or even a thunderstorm, and similar conditions expected as we go into Sunday. Playing out Skycast for the rest of tonight, rain is expected to continue in southeastern Nebraska, dwindling down into the overnight hours, fog development early tomorrow morning, and then mostly cloudy tomorrow afternoon, only a 20% chance for rain. Late Saturday into early Sunday, could see fog once again, but the cloud cover decreases. Rain, for the most part, should be kept off to our south and southeast. Maybe a shower or storm again, chances 20 to 30% overall. How much rain could we see over the next 3 days? Well, a tenth to maybe an inch in southeastern Nebraska, a lot of that coming tonight into early tomorrow morning, and then once again late into the day on Sunday, lesser amounts off to the north and west. 7-day rainfall potential, well, we could see up to an inch and a half in southeastern Nebraska, maybe some isolated spots getting up to 2 inches of rain, higher amounts off to the south and east, lower amounts once again off to the north and west. We will have to watch out for some flash flooding on Tuesday. Isolated risk for flash flooding in southeastern Nebraska, extreme southeastern Nebraska during the day Tuesday, and I think Tuesday is one of the days where our chances for rain just a little bit higher. Overnight tonight, we'll see similar conditions compared to what we saw Friday morning, 40s, 50s, and 60s once again. Highs on Saturday, we should be generally in the low to mid-70s, and then lows Sunday morning, dropping down into the 40s and 50s for the most part, 56 degrees here in Lincoln. Sunday afternoon, a lot more sunshine, winds out of the south at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, upper 70s to right around 80 degrees expected, and then lows Monday morning, dropping back down into the 50s to right around 60 degrees. Enjoy what we're expecting Sunday and then into Monday with low to mid 80s once again, because by the time we get into Tuesday, maybe not Tuesday morning in terms of below average, but Tuesday afternoon, we're falling back down into the 60s and 70s. That continues into Wednesday and potentially into Thursday as well, with 70s and right around 80 degrees expected. For your 7-day forecast, temperatures warmest Sunday and Monday. First day of fall is also on Monday, 83 degrees. Certainly won't feel like fall. Unsettled, we're talking Saturday through Wednesday potentially, but again, Saturday in the morning hours, Sunday a small chance, really small chances Monday and into the day Wednesday, highest chance late Monday and into Tuesday, with temperatures falling back down into the 70s. Warmest conditions over the next 10 days look to be on Monday, where we could be in the 80s across the state. On Tuesday, that looks to be the coolest over the next 10 days, back into the 60s and 70s. Dew points, not too humid out there on Saturday. They're going to be fairly comfortable. That's a good sign. We will be a little bit more muggy and humid Monday and Tuesday, with the dew points then falling back down for the rest of next week. Precipitation chances right around 40 to 50% Tuesday. Small chances for the rest of the 10-day period. We're talking about a 30% chance, 20 to 30% chance Monday and Wednesday, but then Thursday onward, chances for rain look to be on the lower end. And we're talking near normal precipitation for the end of September and into the beginning of October. It's been a while since I've seen less green on this map. We're not seeing too much in terms of the below average precipitation, but right around average for this time of year. Temperature-wise, average high continues to fall into the 70s. We are expecting above normal highs, so likely going to be in the 80s during September 27th to October 3rd. Wouldn't be surprised if there was at least a few 80s during that time frame as well. But once again, Husker game looks pretty good overall, mostly cloudy, low to mid 70s, small chances for rain, but I think we're going to be dry. That looks to be a really good sign, and we are hopefully forecasting a win as well. But make sure to stay tuned to 10-11 News at 10. I'll have the latest forecast details, latest model numbers, and the latest on your 7-day forecast. But for now, have a great night.